Hello, 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 hello. I think I need to turn the volume down on my things. All right. So, how is everybody today? Let's see. We have CFM Rocks. Rich, hello. How are you doing? Richmond's Place. Carrie Leonard. Jamie, hello. Good to see everybody today. Chris and Larry Homestead, hello. From Arizona. How's your weather doing there? Broke Cowgirl, hello. I am, well, you can probably tell from my voice. Last Monday, I told you guys that everybody in the house was getting sick and that I had just a sore throat. And I got done with my live. And so for my time, that was a little bit before 1 o'clock. I rested for, an hour and a half or so. And almost 3 o'clock, I came back here to start getting ready for work. And as I was walking down the hallway, I started feeling like I was going to throw up. And that was it. I have been sick ever since. And it was COVID again. It's my third time tested positive. So I was off of work all week, but I was not able to get anything done because I was sick. Stop. Let me let him out. My sister-in-law had to run to the store. I have a feeling she just got home, and that's what the dogs were hearing. But anyway, I think I am on the uphill swing. I'm going to work today. I still have the lingering cough, a little bit of the sinusy stuff, but better than I was. So anyway, it's been a rough week. So I didn't get anything done that I had planned on getting done. It's been crazy. I mean, I did get, but that was it. I wasn't able to get it finished because, like I said, I just did not feel like doing anything. So, been one of those weeks. It's like every time I get on track to start, getting my content pushed out there and I make a schedule, I know what I'm going to do, something like this happens. I have pomegranates that have been needing to be picked for a week. So I need to get those done. And then, now I'm back at work today. So we'll see how much of that I can get done this week. But at least I do have content filmed that I can work on hopefully getting edited and get some things out this week. So we'll see how that goes. Yep, 'tis the season. You are right. Yeah, it's been fun. But like I said, I am feeling better. So hopefully, hopefully I'm on the mend and we don't start giving it all back to each other and all that fun stuff because we have done that before. But we'll see. Like I said, I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. I'm still gonna probably be coughing here a little bit and stuff like that, but it is what it is. Eating the fermented garlic, trying to ward it off. Yep, I hear you. I don't know. Seems just every time we turn around, it's something. It's crazy. But anyway, like I said, feeling better. I think I told you guys last week that I had a product review thing going. And it was one of those where they sent me some sample products. I was supposed to shoot some, talking head, talking about the product and what I thought about it and all that stuff, and then some B-roll of me using it, and then just send that stuff to them, the raw footage, to do whatever they wanted to be used, like on Facebook and things like that. And then I had my choice. I can still do my own video, and which I will, because I was very happy with the product. So I have that filmed. I'm trying to get that put together this week. I also processed some potatoes. And then, like I said, I've got pomegranates that need to be picked, and those I usually just juice, because number one favorite jelly of everybody that I know around here is pomegranate. And plus, I like to use some for my kombucha flavoring, and I want to try making some pomegranate wine. So I will basically just juice all of the pomegranates. And I can't believe some of those pomegranates are huge this year. I know last year we had quite a few of them, but they were small. This year they are very large. So I've had the don't want as the last couple of days. Yeah, sounds familiar. So anyway, hopefully, if I try and stick to the Monday live, post a video Wednesday, post a video Friday, I have the footage I need if I can get everything edited and all that stuff. So anyway, the content is there. And I have some other things, in the works to do. The other thing I've got to start doing is I have got to get like my Amazon Associates stuff updated, and I need to redo my the description information that automatically goes on each video, because I have it set up that way. I need to update that again and get that going. I still have a lot of behind the scenes little stuff I need to take care of, and it's hard to when you're sick and can't even get anything done. Like I said, I got to catch up on posting some videos, and then still try and find the time to catch up on some of those little things that need to be done. So, it is what it is. But I will definitely get there, that's for sure. Make sure I haven't missed anybody. And if we get a few people in here, I'm going to take a page from Jamie, and I am going to do a little giveaway also. So I'm going to have one of my holographic stickers, one of the regular stickers, a magnet, and then one of the stickers from the logo that you will start seeing on any of my budgeting shopping type videos. So I'm going to go ahead and include that in there too. So anyway, here in a little while, we'll do a hashtag for those. Bud Files, hello, how are you? Good to see everybody popping in. Yeah, I was just happy that I was feeling well enough finally to be able to do this. As of yesterday, I wasn't sure, but that's why I didn't get it set up and everything until this morning, because I just was not sure. But like I said, I'm going to work today. they're going to have to send me home if they don't like it, because I'm going to work. I already missed a week, and that's, speaking of budgeting, that is not good on the pocketbook. So anyway, Chris has a wonderful channel. I love watching her videos, and there's always so much going on. That is one very busy lady. The whole family, everybody's busy. It's like around here, it's funny because my husband is always coming up with ideas, telling me, you should do a video on this, or, whatever. And he's very supportive of me doing all of this, but it is really just me, my husband's got his own stuff going on, and that's okay. We support each other in what we do. But when it comes to all of the YouTube or even really the homestead stuff, for the most part, that is just me. I always thought it would be kind of cool, though. I wish I would have started doing all of this stuff when my kids were young. It would have been nice to do this as a family, but that's okay. Let's see. What else have I got going on? I have to get out there again with not feeling well. It's been kind of hard. I have to get out there and pull the rest of the tomato plants and a few squash plants and stuff out of my garden and get it covered, so that hopefully I won't have a huge mess when it comes time to start getting it all ready for next year. Me and my hubs take turns, but the YouTube is mostly me. Yeah, I hear that. Like I said, he's available for, he's all about making sure fences are working correctly, or, the chicken coop is nice and tight, and, making sure we have feed for the animals, and he'll make sure they're fed if I can't, and, whatever. DIY stuff, things that I might need. He's on top of all of that. He's all about it. He just really doesn't want to be any part of the videos any more than he has to be. So clean out the barn, build fence, do something with my mess of a garden. Yeah, I hear you. I need to get out there, and usually once a year, because I do like the deep litter method in the chicken coop, and so I just keep spreading more, usually pine shavings, and it works great for me. I don't have a problem with smell. It works great for the animals, and then usually once a year I will go in there and scrape it all out and put it in the compost pile and start fresh again for the next year. So I need to get out there and do that, so that my next year's compost pile has all that mixed into it. Crazy busy and love every minute of it. Right now I have kids scattered on different projects, and then start of schoolwork, for the day. Fun. My husband watches YouTube videos, but he doesn't make videos. Heck, he still has a flip phone. Well, my husband has, actually his iPhone is newer than mine is, because he'll go 5, 6, 7 years without replacing his phone, and he finally had to. And so when he did his, it was the current one. So actually, I think his is the 14, because it was before the new one came out. But so he's up to date on all that kind of stuff, and he's sort of tech savvy. he's tech savvy in some ways, but not in others. It's kind of funny to me, but that's not the issue at all. And he watches a ton of YouTube videos, especially now that he's working on his that 48 Dodge that he's trying to put back together. He watches a ton of videos on all the different little pieces that he's getting ready to do. He doesn't know how to take a picture even with flip phone. Yeah, my husband can do that. He takes a lot of pictures. That's funny. But anyway, yeah, I got to get out there and get the chicken coop cleaned out because, like I said, that kind of gets my compost pile that I will use next year, going. I need to get that in there and breaking down and all that fun stuff. Get a deer in headlights look. My biggest thing is my husband does not know how to censor himself. So even when, I think the most I got him on videos, there was 2 of them. One was when we were building the pond for the ducks and geese. And, so there were some times when I was out there literally filming him, putting the little fence boards up on the sides or filling different things with dirt or just whatever. And he knew I was filming, but he forgets that he can't just say whatever he wants to say. So by the time I edit out anything that he has said, I might as well just do a voiceover because there's nothing left. And then the other one was when he got his truck stuck in the mud and we were doing everything we could to get the truck out, using the, winching it out and stuff. And of course, he was mad because he got it stuck, and then mad because it wasn't working the way it was supposed to when he was trying to get it out. So the language was, So again, it's like you do this silent sped up version, and then put captions and voiceover stuff because you can't use anything that he says in it. Thank goodness for editing abilities. Yep. Putting a hee-haw donkey sound over a few of the kids' choice words on a few videos. Now that's a good idea. That's funny. Now see, for me, I think it would probably be the goose honking sound because I have that in all my videos anyway, and so to use that as the censor would be pretty cool. One of the first times I videoed him doing something, he had plumber's crack, which he never has. I was like, why? Yeah, see, I had the same problem. There was, when we were renovating this master bedroom and bathroom and stuff, I had the one video where we were putting up the curtain rods for these curtains. And it was the same thing. My husband's up on the ladder and he's, his shorts are halfway down, showing his crack that way, and his shirt is all the way up and his belly hanging over. And it was like, can I even put any of this on the video? I think I got a little short piece with him really in it, and that was about it because it's the same problem. A big heart graphic over his crack would be perfect. Yeah, oh, it's so funny. The things we do, because I want him, I really would like for him to be a little more a part of it, because we really are in this together. It just doesn't seem that way because if it's going to be filmed, he's not in it. So the biggest reason why there are so many things that I end up doing by myself is because I need to film them. Now, of course, he's not involved. He doesn't do, the canning and dehydrating and any of that type of stuff. All the shopping and budgeting and cooking or any of that is mine anyway. But there are a lot of times when we are doing stuff outside that has to do with the animals or sometimes even the garden, or there's a couple of little garden areas that he actually takes care of himself. It's funny because like when we have the grape arbors, for the most part the fruit trees and the grapes are his thing, and the ducks and the geese. And then the chickens and the garden and the herb garden, stuff like that, is mine. So I would love to be able to show what he's got going on, because like if I start my tomatoes and I go out to plant them, it never fails to have more than what I can fit in my space. And so I'll give him the extras and he'll throw them in somewhere. And it's funny that sometimes he doesn't even take care of the stuff near as well as I do, and his stuff will do better than mine. So I would love to be able to film what he's doing, but he just really doesn't want any part of that. So I didn't know how to do that then. Yeah. There is still a lot of the editing type stuff that I have it in my head what I would like to do. It would be cool if I could do this, but I don't know how to do it. And then sometimes I'll look at my software and I'll kind of see if there's a way to do it and stuff. And if it's something that can be done fairly simple or whatever, then I'll do it. But I have found myself at times kind of going down this rabbit hole where I end up spending hours trying to figure out how to do something just to cover a 30-second spot on the video, and I end up just figuring out something else to do because I don't have that kind of time to spend on it. So like I said, there are still a lot of, I still need to learn how to use. I probably am going to have to graduate to a different software program. I love the one I have. It is simple to use, but I don't think I have all the capabilities for some of the ideas that I have. So, refuse to spend hours trying to learn how to do something with editing. I'll pull enough hair out doing it. But my thing is, I really love the editing process. I do. And, I always know that if I learn how to do a certain thing, then once you know it, then you can use it, over and over and over again. And then it doesn't take as long after that. But I just don't have the time to sit down and learn how to do it. So, right now I use, what's it called? VideoPad Video Editor. That's the one I use. And like I said, I do pay for it. It's not a real simple, cheap or free version. But I've been thinking about, when I first started doing YouTube, I looked into the, what's that one that everybody uses? All of a sudden I can't think of the name of it. It's like a very popular one. But at the time, it was more complicated for the money than what I was doing. But now that I'm getting more into it and more wanting to expand the quality of my videos, maybe add storyline type stuff to it, or graphics and, sounds and all that kind of stuff, I think I might have to go with the better one. Wish I could remember the name of that. Do I have it saved? I don't think I do. It's bugging me now. Um, it's like on the tip of my tongue, and I can't think of it. But anyway, I'm thinking about maybe getting it and playing with it a little bit and seeing if um, if it will work to do some of the things I've been trying to do now. I used to love editing photos, like repairing old photos. Yeah. Or doing wedding photos, but video editing it totally different. Yeah. Photoshop and Illustrator. You see, I've heard a lot about the Adobe Premiere. Yeah. Yeah. I used to say that I wasn't going to pay for, whatever. But um, I just couldn't do anything that I wanted to do. And it kind of drove me crazy because I tend to be, in some ways, I'm kind of a perfectionist until I get to a certain point and then just get frustrated. And then when I get frustrated, it's like I'll forget it. It's going to go just like it is. And that bothers me. Yeah, I have thought of some of the AI stuff. I don't know. Um, I've thought of some areas where I thought it might be cool for added stuff. Um, but I think in my case, I need to get better at uh, the normal stuff first. um, but I don't know. It is something I have thought about. But like I said, I have to find the time to experiment with the stuff. That's my deal. And like you said, until you start making some money, excuse me, because we all know, YouTube doesn't pay worth a darn. So, and I just got monetized, so I haven't even got a first check yet. It'll probably be a couple of months before I do. Despise editing. Bought a laptop to edit with and absolutely hate it. Yeah, I hated it when I was using my laptop because the the quality of the laptop wasn't very good. So while I was trying to edit, it was constantly buffering or not. It was playing back choppy and stuff like that. So when you're trying to cut your film at just the perfect spot, it's really hard to do that when it's not playing back correctly, or like I said, buffering and stuff like that. So after we bought this computer, basically I got it for Christmas last year. Um, that part has been, it is so much easier, and things upload so much faster, download so much faster. I mean, don't get me wrong, it still takes forever to do some things, um, but it is so much better than it was before. And it's like I was laughing at and telling my husband how, like, some of those videos that I needed to do for the product review, it's like I did some of the filming with my phone, some of the filming with my camera. I was also wearing the filming glasses. Um, I had the microphone lavalier mic, and then I had the sound in the glasses. Anyway, so I have to, the stuff from my phone uploads to iCloud. After it uploads to iCloud, I have to download it to my computer and put it in the file that I want it to be in before I can even do anything with it. And the part that takes the longest really is the uploading to iCloud from the phone, because, well, I don't really know why. My internet is great, but that part takes forever. Then the ones from my camera, I have the SD card that I just plug in, pull the files off, and move them into my computer. And actually, when I say my computer, I'm not really moving all this stuff to my computer. I learned a long time ago, especially after replacing my computer, I have a lot of stuff in the iCloud, but I also have OneDrive. And that is where I keep all of my working stuff, because I can access it from anywhere. Crazy dogs are wanting in again. But anyway, I that way I can work with it while it's in. I'm not taking up all the space on my computer, because I figured out real fast that 1 year's worth of YouTube videos, all the footage that you have and all that can take up an awful lot of space. So you run out of space really, really fast. So then I have some external hard drives, small ones, that I am trying to make sure I put, like I got the 2021 and 2022 stuff all on the same one, because, I was just getting started. But then, like, the end of the year, I will put all of my 2023 stuff onto another one so that I have it. But I will still leave everything in the OneDrive so that I can get to it. That way it's in another place in case something happens. Do all of my editing on my HP PC, and I have Starlink internet, super fast for uploads. Fiber optic internet, and it is amazing for uploading. A 20-minute video takes about 10 minutes. Yeah, that's kind of how I am. Whereas before, a 5-minute video would take 24 or more hours to upload. Wow. Be much faster if you transfer your clips via USB. You can also do the same thing with your phone SD card. You should have an attachment that will convert your phone. Yeah, see, I did. And the original cord that comes with your phone, if I plug it into the computer, then it will allow me to pull them up that way. That's true. But the one that I had quit working, and every other cord that I have tried to buy without, I guess I'm going to have to go to the AT&T store and just buy a regular iPhone cord, which, costs quite a bit more than the others. But every time I try one of the other ones, it tells me it's not compatible. So it works fine for charging and stuff like that. But when I try and plug it in the USB to move files, it tells me it's not compatible. So anyway, this works. Like I said, typically when I do something with my phone, within an hour or two, all of my files are uploaded to the cloud, and then I can just do whatever I need to do with, put them where I need them or whatever. But the other day I did one where I had 56 minutes or something like that, straight footage in one video. And that one, it kept pausing because it was trying to save the battery life on my phone. And so anyway, it was like the next day before it actually uploaded to the cloud. So, but normally I don't let the videos get that long. Even if I just walk over and hit stop and start to keep the videos shorter, to make all of the transferring and stuff go faster. But anyway, it does work. And I hear people complaining all the time about how long it takes to upload a video and all that kind of stuff. I don't have any of those kind of issues. I said a 20-minute video, well, it's funny because it takes about 20 to 30 minutes for it to download from the software to a video file on the computer. Then it takes about 15, 20 minutes for that same video to upload then into YouTube. So we end up having an external hard drive for our computer since starting this YouTube channel. Yeah. Like I said, I have a couple of them. I'm just trying to be, that's the one thing I figured out after just that first couple of months was staying organized with how I stored my information. Because, you know, when I went back to try and find something, that got difficult sometimes. So I learned I needed to be organized and have folders upon folders and, you know, keep everything organized in a very, very strategic way. That part I do keep up with because it's very hard if you don't. But I try and make sure I keep, even if I think I'm done with it, I want to keep that footage because, you know, for instance, here it is almost, it's October. What if I want to do a year in review video and I want to start pulling stuff, you know, from different things that have been happening throughout the year? I want to be able to find those things easily. And like I said, even if I think I'm done with those files, I want to have them somewhere where I can get to them. I have a Samsung phone. It's going on 3 years old and my charger cord still works fine. With iPhone, I was buying a new cord every couple months. Yep, I have that problem. I really respect YouTube creators that edit on the phones or push through the limitations or frustrations, everything leading up to posting the content. Yes. Yes. 2 4-terabyte external hard drives. I have video folders for the year, and then the month in those year folders. I have copies on both external hard drives. See, you sound like me. That's kind of how mine is set up. So I have, like right now, my 2023 folder, and then in that folder, I have January, February, March, April, May, and then in each month, it's the videos that I try and save it into the month that I actually posted it on YouTube. Because if I'm looking something up from a year ago, and I can't remember about when I filmed it, I can always look on YouTube and find what date I posted it. I may have posted it, you know, July 15th, but it may have been filmed in June. So I try and put it into the month that corresponds with the date that I posted it. That way, no matter what, I can always find it easier. 2 1-terabyte hard drives. See, I have 2, I think it's 2 1-terabyte hard drives right now. But I'm thinking about doing like Chris has said and getting the bigger ones that I can still keep all my stuff going in the OneDrive and stuff like that while I'm working and whatever. But I'd like to save everything onto, like you said, 2 separate hard drives just to make sure you always have it somewhere. New England Lighthouse, hello. Always down. You know what? I have had issues with downloading my videos. There have been, I mean, a lot of times I can't find them. It says it's downloaded them, but then I can't find them. But my thing is, I am usually looking for the original footage and not the edited version for different things. But, you know, we all do what we have to do. I'm not sure if you remember me. I had a channel called Any Journalist. Yes. This is your new channel. Cool. I do remember you, but by the old channel name. Lighthouses and replacing music with soothing drone footage. My name is Barry. Yes, I do remember you. I'm so glad to see you here again. It's been a very long time. All right, I have posted the link in case anybody wants to come up. You don't have to, but it's there if you do. Thank you so much for sharing it out. Planted all of our seeds for the tower garden and hydroponics while listening here. Yeah, I was watching you on your live. Saw what you were doing. That was pretty cool. I thought about doing something like that, but just haven't got there. Edit a video on your phone while watching. See, everybody's so good at multitasking. Massachusetts. Barry, I am in Central California. Arizona. Yep. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to, after learning from some issues that I had this year, I'm kind of looking forward to next year's garden. So I thought about doing some fall gardening and stuff like that, but I you know, after being sick and everything, I need to get caught up on some things and then see how the time lays out, you know. Thinks I had to start my channel over. I wish we can. Dogs are scratching. And these crazy dogs, unless something's going on, they always have to be where I am. Garlic will be here tomorrow to get in the ground this week. Yeah. Yeah, I thought about doing some garlic. Like I said, I have to get out there and get stuff pulled and get the beds cleaned out and all that before I can even think about if I'm going to have time to get some fall stuff planted. Yeah, I was surprised he didn't bark. The bigger one, Rocky, he usually does, but instead this time they were scratching on the door. Tiffany, Canadian Family Life, hello. How are you doing today? Garlic will go in first part of November. Yep. Had the goats out there eating the summer garden. Very little work to do in mine now. Yeah, that must be nice to have the animals take care of it for you like that. What's up, dear? My dog Buddy passed away a couple of days ago. My 6 daughters and family have been heartbroken. Yeah, that's tough. That's very tough. Sorry to hear about that. 11. Afraid they'll ruin the asparagus bed. I hear that. Yeah, we had a German Shepherd and a Golden Retriever that about 4 years ago, they were both, I think they were either 14 and 15 or 15 and 16. I can't remember. But they passed away within 2 months of each other. I think, they were raised together their whole life. So once the first one went, the second one went downhill fast. So that's tough. And they were a big part of the family. Yep, very hard losing the fur babies. I always worry about my little one with his seizures, but he said I had one before that had seizures, and he lived to be almost 17 years old, so you just never know. So many emotions. Yep, it is a tough thing. All right, well, I know there's only 6 of you left in here now, but that's okay. I'm going to share my screen. We'll go with this one. If you put in #homestead, we're going to give away, like I said, I have, let's do this the other way around. Yeah, there we go. I have one of my magnets, one of my regular stickers, one of my holographic stickers, and then this is the logo that I will be using on all of my budgeting, shopping, those types of videos. It's groceries on a budget. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, well, and one of those is 6 people is me, so been a long while since losing any, but the 2 I have now are precious members of our family. Yep. So hopefully, like I said, I know I didn't get anything done this week because I was sick all week, but hopefully you will see a couple of videos from me this coming week. And if I can get all of the stuff edited that I have the footage for, I might actually be able to get myself a week or 2 ahead so I can start kind of getting in a flow of things. Old tabby cat, about 30 chickens, 4 roosters, 2 mini loft rabbits right now. Soon getting goats and pigs. Yep. And we have about 35 chickens, 3 ducks, 2 geese, 2 sulcata tortoises, 3 aquatic turtles, and 2 dogs. We have a stray cat that's been hanging around for the last year or so. Yeah, we don't get, well, the cats like to get in our yard, but they don't stay long because the dogs chase them away. I seem to find them sleeping in my garden area because the dogs can't get there. But then, they always run away. But other than that, we don't get too many strays hanging around too much. Had a weasel come and kill all our chickens a couple weeks ago. Wow, that's sad. And my favorite rooster died a few weeks ago. Livestock guardian dogs, yeah. I really wish I had, my husband and I tease each other because, if we like won the lottery or something like that, we would probably buy a big piece of land and start over on some of this stuff. But other than that, it will probably never happen. But we're always teasing that, like when we go to Tractor Supply or someplace like that, and we see the utility vehicles and stuff that you can have. We tease about buying a couple of those just to drive around our little 2/3 of an acre. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and draw for this. I don't think I'm going to have anybody else. It really is just the 4 of you. But that's okay. Everybody's important. Tiffany, Canadian Family Life. Right. You will. Canadian Family Life. Do I have my little ticker? Well, this one will work. To get your mailing address so that that way I can send those out to you. All right, I'm going to stop sharing that screen now. Okay, well, I think that is just about it for today. Get over here, we can see what's going on. Congratulations, Tiffany. As soon as I get your information, I will get those sent out to you. I've been sitting here ready to go. Thank you, thank you. And I appreciate all you guys who came in. I know it wasn't a huge turnout, but that's okay. And like I said, be watching for some content this week. So I'm going to be trying to push it out. So thank you guys for stopping in, and I hope I see you again next week. Have a good day.